tell me one thing. Which, I mean, this is more specific question. Which stock are you looking at right now with great setup like this? I mean, any of your you
Big.
have portfolio, like which stock is or which crypto is looking with such a fantastic long-term setup?
So are you asking like which one has like a breakout status, or which one do we like in terms of like a long-term play?
Long-term play with, let's say, for Bitcoin was fundamentally a long-term play, but when you look at the Elliott waves, it was at 3 to 5,000, but you could see that
Yeah.
going into for 30, 40,000 range, something like that, which is like a huge 10 5x 10x multiplier, which is looking both from the fundamental and technical point of view.
Yeah. Um, well, I mean, that's the thing that's interesting. It's like we're not interested in holding some of these positions if we enter a secular bear market. If we go into a situation like 2008, 2000, and I think that the next bear market personally has potential to be of that caliber, we're not interested in holding the bag into those scenarios. So from a long-term play, there's a few stocks that we believe that we will hold and just keep feeding. They're really best, highest conviction plays. Um, but if we believe that we're entering into one of those scenarios, I mean, you would see our strategy change quite drastically. We'd probably be raising significant amounts of cash. You'd be seeing stops on a lot of our positions. We'd be talking a lot about it with our subscribers. We don't think that's happening right now. In terms of crypto, that's a different scenario. Every once in a while, I'll run my analysis on a chart on the price information that is given me up to this point, and then I'll run those projections and those extensions into the future, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is projected to go here? Like, I don't see that happening. How's that going to happen? But the longer we get into the world of crypto, the more of a believer I am. And I think it's not crypto, the world of crypto. It's what a few of these coins actually are accomplishing, like the technology behind them and the problems that they're solving. Like there really are, in very unique ways, disrupting antiquated financial systems. And they're really offering people an alternative way to think of money and think of value in a real way. And so I believe that a lot of these long-term projections with like Bitcoin, Ethereum are real. So I look at, if you're a long-term, I am a long-term investor as well as a trader. From a trading standpoint, we have a different, I kind of have a different idea than a long-term holder, but at levels right now, like when we're seeing Ethereum down in like the 22 level, Bitcoin at 35, I can see Bitcoin maybe going down to 25 before finding a bottom and seeing like a ferocious bounce back close to near highs, if not to new highs. But from a long-term standpoint, we see this correction as relatively transitory, and we see Bitcoin going to new highs as well as Ethereum once this plays out. And that's the thing about these cryptos. You can't think of them like other stocks. A lot of people will do that. They'll say, "Oh my God, it's down 50%." And that's huge. I mean, 50% is a massive drawdown. I don't care what you own, but a 50% drawdown in Walmart is not the same thing as a 50% drawdown in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has seen 380+% drawdowns. Those are massive drawdowns. You need to go up 400% just to break even when you go down 80%. You never want to do that. But Bitcoin has been back up to new highs within a year to year and a half, and then powered beyond that. So we're not dealing with a standard asset. This is new tech. It's not fully adopted. It's not fully understood. And so it's going to be volatile. So I would look more at like certain cryptos as assets that I would be looking to potentially buy for the long haul. And I actually buying at these levels for the long haul. If it goes down more, it goes down more, and I'll buy more. That's the way that I look at that.